le directeur général de la ville que j'avais l'intention de quitter le service en début 2022, dans les premiers mois de l'année.
Montreal Police Chief Sylvain Caron announcing his retirement a year before his 5-year term is set to end in May 2023. Many advocates are asking for transparency and more diversity in selecting a new head of the SPVM in hopes it will decrease the rise in youth and gun violence and incidents of racial profiling.
This is a good moment as a society and as citizens of Eastern Montreal, downtown Montreal, West Island, to see what kind of police we want for our kids, for our youths.
The top management of the Montreal Police just does not look at the city in terms of racial, ethnic, and linguistic and social demographic makeup. And therein lies the problem, I believe, that, we're a department and an agency based in Montreal that is so disconnected from the people that it's supposed to serve.
Sasha Wilkie, a community organizer, says while Montreal Mayor Valerie Plante's administration promised body cameras for police, they have yet to be implemented.
Even though if the budget of the police, of the SPVM has increased more and more, there is more violence all over Montreal, all over our metropolis.
The SPVM is adapting, and that is what has to be done towards it through every organization, to be honest. And so in the next chief of the service of police, we will want to continue on that path of having more transparency always. How do we want to be close and closer to the different communities, vulnerable communities as well.
For Ted Ruthland, he says there needs to be fundamental change within the SPVM, like allowing community groups to intervene when needed.
I think that it would be nice to have a bilingual, person of color or bilingual woman in charge of the SPVM, but that only matters if they're a person of color or a woman who's also committed to addressing some of these key changes.
Caron's last day is set for April 22nd. An interim director is expected to be announced prior to that date, and then a successor chosen by the summer.
We want to know the candidate's vision. We want to know the candidate's opinions on things such as crime and youth violence, on racial profiling, on human rights, on civil liberties, and on transparency.
In Montreal, Felisha Adam, City News.